Wow. This is crazy. Oh, I can feel that in my face. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you have stumbled upon a video I was starting to think I wouldn't be able to make, and that is a video about No Man's Sky VR. What a development cycle this game has had for both flat gaming and VR. This is a game that has arguably had one of the best comebacks from a rocky launch in gaming history. It is astounding the difference the devs have made for this game now compared to how it launched back in 2016. So today we're visiting a brand new Echoes patch which just came out last week on August 24th, 2023. When I first got my PSVR 2 roughly 6 months ago as of this video, this game was one that I had really been wanting to play and get into. However, for some reason when I would play on just a TV or a monitor, I would get bored after a short while. Granted, those play sessions were earlier on and way before they started dropping major content updates like Echoes and the many updates before it. But this one is special because it has managed to make it a clear and smooth experience on PSVR 2 for the first time. And that's the first time for me since it first came to VR on Steam, the original PSVR back in 2019. I've owned the game since launch on PlayStation 4 and I was super excited to play it again when it first launched on PSVR. The initial experience with it was like a major wow factor, and then the more I played the more I realized I really couldn't see much more than a few feet in front of me. Anything in the distance was a blurry mess, and the pop-in back then was crazy.
Technology reset.
Whoa. Okay. Now that the visuals match the rest of the experience, I have to say this is really one of the best and immersive VR games you can play to date. While I have yet to experience much of the new stuff, more or less due to me starting a brand new game for the PSVR 2 version, now I don't get bored of what I would have if I were playing this flat. Now I want to go explore and see all the beautiful and ugly things this game has to offer. It has me wondering what will happen next, and I'll just say it, leaving and entering the atmosphere of a planet will never get old. Bye bye. We'll see you later. This is crazy. Ooh, what is that? That said, the PSVR 2 version makes that almost a irrefutable point due to the combination of visuals, sound design, and the haptics. When you land, you feel the concussion in your hands and your face, as well as lifting off. When you're leaving or entering the atmosphere of a planet, you feel the rumble in your hands and face. While that may sound like a minor thing, trust me, it is mind-blowing how much it adds to the overall experience. Then you've got the audio. Picture this. You're walking on a planet and you hear the sound of a ship that's inbound, you turn around and you see them flying overhead. Oh, there you are. Gets me every time. Again, the things that I'm listing sound mundane or even silly, but when you get a chance to put on the headset to experience this firsthand, you'll completely get it, unless you suffer from motion sickness. Lastly, and the best part of the update outside of the added content, is the dynamic foveated rendering for PSVR 2, which is what gave this game the visual and performance boost it needed. For those that may not know what foveated rendering is, I'll explain the short version. That's a tech that the PSVR 2 has, and when used in combination with eye tracking, it makes the game look its absolute best wherever you're looking. Because of this, that means the game got a significant performance boost because it can render the scene wherever you're not looking at a much lower resolution, allowing for those buttery smooth frame rates. You can see this in the video on screen now. Here, let me pause. Notice how it's all jaggy and out of focus over here, but pretty damn clear right here? That's the magic of eye tracking and foveated rendering. You'll never see the jagged edges on anything inside the headset because of it. It's always clear now. So now I'll make a bold statement. This update has made the PSVR 2 version of the game the definitive version to play in my opinion. Steam VR still has a long ways to go in terms of optimization, with some people telling me it actually got worse with this update. Unfortunately, I do not own it on Steam, so I cannot verify this, but if you're going to hop back into it based on this update on PC, maybe temper your expectations. But if you have a PSVR 2 and a PS5, then you've got one heck of a massive game to sink your teeth into, and what is currently the best and most immersive experiences I've ever had since I started in VR, and that was back in 2016. That's it for me, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, consider a like or a sub, or potentially both if you're in a giving mood. I'll see you guys on the next one. Keep playing, keep surviving, and take care. Made it. Hello.